Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching. Is there anything else you want to...
I don't believe the fire is...
It's a very old building, you know?
It's got nothing to do with Charles.
So, since you already know it, it remains to be seen what they did with all their money. Let's go up there.
I prefer to be prepared.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floor...
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. Though, he's
a sad old...
Gee.
Night falls quickly here.
I'll go with you. If...
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy and well sharpened. Sturdy and well sharpened. No question of leaving now. I must examine the scene of the fire. Cheapers! Poe's prophetic raven. But the architecture seems too recent. The caretaker takes great care of these graves. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this? Charles Hawkins. Poor kid. Poor kid. Poor kid. The axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard. I'll have to find another entrance. This entrance is still in use. Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Give me that. Control yourself, old man.
You've got guts, you little bastard.
You and I have got some talking to do.
Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't.
That's why you barricaded.
That's right.
And this door...
It's locked.
You're no match for me, Winchester. Stop.
You win, you crook. Take this damn key before I change my mind. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
What now?
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
Stop wasting my time.
Piers, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silent.
You're right.
Go away.
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing.
Stop wait.
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
Stop wasting my time.
Piers, shall we enter?
This gate is locked. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Uh.
ここ調べられないよな。管理人と話しこじれないと調査イベントが発生しないとかなんだろうか。
Beers. Shall we enter? I'm coming with you. There's no way I'll leave you alone in there without a watchful... Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
last supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells...
Well, we don't have...
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Too much rubble. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself. Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did someone escape the fire? Did it stop at the time of the fire? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in. This room is bursting with evidence.
Well, of course.
I found a bottle of whiskey.
Well, that must have been...
No glass. I suspect one...
That's pretty thin.
I was under the impression...
Yes,
This clock burned before...
that's impossible. Besides, Dr. Fuller, your clock must...
Honestly, you don't...
That's troubling, I have to admit. And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. A brilliant surgeon. And a friend of the family. So, excuse me if I value...
So be it. I can tell where young Simon...
I can't help you on that.
Without your author...
Marshall, and... We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... Well...
It would seem at least one...
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. The left side has no...
For God's... I mean, if it's...
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I firmly believe this... I suspect a crime of passion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked. This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. A crowbar could prove useful. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
This place was falling apart long before the fire. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities? This piano is in disrepair.
If you're
Looks like
right,
the Hawkins kept
we
it
should be
more
able to
for
find clues
decoration
among the
than
Hawkins'
for
personal effects. Did you hear that?
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. There's something disturbing about this painting. 20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police? The boys' room. This door is locked. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark, Sarah must have read. What was wrong with this family? What? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. What was going through that boy's mind? What will her room reveal about her? This padlock is too complicated for me. Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment. The door is blocked on the other side. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. But what was she trying to achieve? Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. Bradley? Is that you? Is anyone there?
You! Stop!
This place was falling apart long before the fire. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
It's you. I heard running in this corridor.
There's an intruder in the house. It was him. This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from... It looks like an old seaway map. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. The Scylla. It's the boat that was... As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here?
Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the seaway map. This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist? It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. 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 Doesn't work. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. 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 Doesn't work. Looks like it worked.
Well done, Pierce.
「なぜ動いたのか理由がわからないわら」でも、まあこれで、トロフィーは取れたみたいだから、もうこれはいじらなくても良さそう、わら。
This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Great. I managed to force the gears. Looks like I've triggered something.
Well,
with this, I should be able to force...
well done, Pierce.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.